All right, looks like she's going. Here we go. We're going to go head-to-head with KB. We'll probably lose, but we're going to have fun anyway. So, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Last call, anybody using the frequency? Nah, here we go. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening. I might have heard a couple of you in here just under my noise floor, but thank you for trying. Here we go again. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening. I think I heard a whiskey call in there, man. It's going to be tough, but let's try it. Whiskey call, come again. Man, oh man, I just can't quite grab you there, man. Thank you for trying, though. Ain't the best band conditions tonight, but I'm going to give it the best shot I got. So, anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Alpha Charlie 3, Mike Hotel.
Alpha Charlie 3, barely got you, brother, but Alpha Charlie 3, come again.
Alpha Charlie 3, Mike Hotel.
Alpha Charlie 3, Mike Hotel. Good evening, sir.
You're about 10 over 9, Matt, on the eastern shore of Maryland tonight. Great copy.
All right, Charles, very good, man. I got a whole logbook full of you there. Let's see, we talked back on the 26th. Well, wait a minute. Well, it's been a while, but I got a few contacts with you. It looks like back in January, and then last year a couple times in May. So good to get you in the logbook again, my friend.
Yeah, I see you in my logbook too. Yeah, we talked before. Here's a guy with Area 51 in Tennessee. Thanks for coming back to me.
You bet, brother. You bet, man. How's it going up there in Maryland this evening, man? You doing good?
Doing great. We had some storms around us earlier here, but it cleared out here. And I was wondering how propagation was going to be tonight, but I'm hearing plenty on there, and you got a booming signal out this way. So thanks for coming back to my call.
Hey, my pleasure, man. I just got going here. You're the first one I heard, so I got to grab you. So good to get you in the logbook, man. I'm streaming on YouTube nowadays, so you want to click that link on my QRZ page and go hear what you sound like. You can do that. I ain't got a ton of you, but I got enough of you. So have a good one up there, Charles, man. Good to get you in the logbook. Number 4, AC3, Mike Henry, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, man. Back to you for the final, buddy.
Thanks for coming back to me, Matt. Have a great evening. I hope you make a lot of contacts, and I'll check you out on YouTube. I didn't know you were on there since we talked last. So, yeah, have a great evening. WJ7CAS, AC3MH73.
All right, yeah, man. It's kind of a new venture for me. People seem to like it. They can hear what they sound like over the air. So, yeah, I got a link on the QRZ page, man, and you kind of started the deal off tonight. 3 minutes in, Roger.
Great. Have a good evening.
Hey, you bet, brother. Thank you for answering my call. I do appreciate it. That way I don't have to talk to myself. All right, man. Anybody else hanging out? This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Man, I got a couple of you right in the noise, but I just can't grab enough of you. If I turn the gain up, all I get is more noise, man. But let's try it one more time. QRZ. All right, man. I think I got parts of something. Was there a November Echo with a golf in there? Go ahead. All right, I think I got a K7 November Echo Golf, that can't be right. That's too many. That's too many, man. And I am straining to hear you, but try it one more time, man. I'm getting some of it. Go ahead, buddy. All right, bad. KK7NEG, maybe. Let me punch that in there. That's kind of a long call, bad as mine. Let me see here. I don't even know if that's the right one, but we're going to look it up and see what happens here. Nope, that don't come up right. So, man, I just can't quite get you. Propagation still isn't the greatest, man, but I do appreciate you trying. You have a great evening out there, wherever you are out there in the world of sound. All right, this is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
November Victor 4 Fox Mobile.
November Victor Mobile, come again.
November Victor 4 Foxtrot Mobile.
All right, November Victor 4 Foxtrot. I think I got that, man. How you doing this evening?
Doing pretty good, actually. You're rolling into Northern Virginia near the city of Manassas. My call is 5-9 on this end.
All right, man. Looks like we got it, Garrett. Hey, man, that's just the way Mother Nature is blowing my signal, man. Well, it's near vertical. It's a wire sloper, so we don't have a lot of directivity. So whatever Mother Nature decides to do with it. Looks like she's heading it your way tonight, Roger.
Well, I do that. Well, that's good. I mean, she's apparently in a good mood. Things were, completely non-existent earlier today, so it's improving.
Yeah, man, I watched the space weather lady this afternoon. I don't know half of what she said, but she said the conditions are going to be okay, which is an improvement over what they've been. So we're going to take it, right?
You got that right. Yeah, it's so much better. Really nothing with the propagation, but looks like things are calming down, and we'll take it.
That's right, man. I sit there and watch her, and my wife rolls her eyes at me, and I pretend like I know what she's saying. I really don't. But she gives the forecast at the end to dumb it down for me, Roger.
Yeah, I understand. Well, listen, you'll pick up more and more as you go, and not just make it look like the goodness and fully apply it.
That's right, man. I don't have to be smart. I just got to fool people into thinking I am. I don't know if I'm doing a good job, man. All right, Garrett, well, thank you, man. Have a great one over there in Virginia, and drive careful in that mobile. I logged you at 5959 in QRZ, and of course we're nowhere near that, but we're going to do contest logging tonight, Roger.
Roger that. You actually are 5-9 on this end. Maybe I could get that's cool. We're doing contest logging. Have fun tonight. I'm talking thunderstorms, so I'm going to jump inside. Take care. 7-3.
All right, take care. Appreciate that 59, man. Everybody's getting a 5-9 tonight. I don't care if they're 3-1, and I got to ask you 10 times for your call. We're contest logging. 59 across the board. Take care, buddy. All right, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ. All right, nothing that go around. Let's call CQ and see what happens. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening.
Juliet Hotel Delta.
All right, man. Pretty weak, but I think I got a Kilowatt 6 Juliet Hotel Delta. QSL?
QSL, you're 5-9. 5-9 down here in San Diego, California. My name is Dave, Dog Able Victor Easy, over.
All right, Dave, man. Lemon Grove, California. Very cool, man. I'm coast to coast. I don't know if that's good or not, but we just had Virginia in here, and now we got California, man. The beauty of having an omnidirectional antenna. QSL?
QSL, I have the beam up. You tried that, running the kilowatts of it helps over.
All right, you're doing the heavy lifting, man. Heavy lifting. I'm running a wire sloper that's near vertical, and we're dialed back, man. We ain't getting too carried away, man. We're just kind of cruising along about 500 watts, Roger.
Oh, Roger. You're actually at 5.9 plus 20 here, plus 20, over.
All right, man. Well, your beam has got a good receive on it, man. I appreciate it. And I did log you at 59 on QRZ, man. What do you got going on your itinerary out there on the West Coast tonight, my friend?
So I've just been working on a project here, trying to fix an old Geiger counter. I think I found out wrong with it in the cab. So I've got to go down to Home Depot and get some spray and spray the wood from it. And stuff like that. Good laundry, watering the trees, stuff like that.
Roger. I was at Home Depot myself earlier today for antenna tower parts. That's a good reason to be there, right? Nothing spectacular. I'm just moving my 2-meter 440 antenna up, but I had to get me a little mask, and I had to get me some bolts I grab these towers all the time, man. I find people that got them, and they're old antenna TV towers or something like that, and they let me take them down just to get them out of their hair, so it's like a free tower, Roger.
Roger. Do you know if Home Depot has a spray contact cleaner for switches, over?
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't really spend a ton of time in there, but I imagine they might have something. If not, an auto parts store should have it, QSL.
Our local electronics parts store closed, and little TV shop they went out of business, so I had to drive 40 miles to get a little can.
All right, man. Hey, it looks like I got your QRZ page up here. Looks like you got some boats and old radios, man. Very cool, very cool. Were you in the Navy?
I was in the Coast Guard. I was in the Coast Guard for 4 years old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, very cool, very cool. I talked to somebody out there, and they got a ship dock somewhere. I don't remember the name of it, but they got a ham radio station on board. I think it might be either in the San Diego area or maybe in the San Francisco area, but I have talked to them a couple times. QSL?
So that's the USS Midway. That's the Midway aircraft carrier. She was built in 1945, and named after the Battle of Midway. So she wasn't in the World War II. She fought in Korea and the Desert Storm.
Roger. Yeah, they got a little ham radio club going on in there, so sometimes they're on the air, so I try to grab them when I can. I think I might have got a QSL card from them. I'm one of them card collectors. I got them all over the wall. All right, David, well, thank you, man. Mother Nature is not being super friendly with us, but I did get enough of you in there. We logged you on QRZ, and you have a great evening out there in the San Diego area. K6JHD, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Back to you for the final, buddy.
We're getting on that. The Midway's San Diego Bay. San Diego Bay with the Star of India and a bunch of other ships. So very nice to go home. Mark Darrow, he's trying to museum ships to you pay for one ship and go on all of them. Very cool. We're 73 and we'll see you later.
All right, young man. Thank you for stopping by. God bless you, brother. First contact in the logbook, and I hope it's not the last one. Take care, buddy. All right. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. QRZ.
Kilo Delta 9, Victor Yankee.
All right, Kilo Delta 9 station. Come again.
Kilo Delta 9, Victor Yankee.
All right, Victor Yankee. Good evening, sir. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you? I see you're in Southwest Bluff. I'm in Florida now, but grew up in the St. Louis area and went to college at Cape Girardeau.
Well, okay, you know where I am. And side note, Cape Girardeau is 80 miles away, and my wife can do it in under an hour. QSL?
Oh my, that's moving there.
Yeah, that's right. I just sit in the I sit in the passenger seat and pray. If I can have a mixed drink before we go, it makes it a little easier. QSL?
At QSL on that one, yeah. We're in Florida now. When I graduated from college, I moved to Wisconsin. Lived there for 40 years. When I retired, both of our sons and their families had settled in Jacksonville. So this is where the grandkids are. This is where we ended up.
Hey, man, I get it, man. The older I get, the warmer weather just feels better and better on my old bones. So I can totally understand why people end up in Florida. I'm actually an Idaho boy, so we're kind of a transplant. We haven't been down here long. We came here in 2021, and we really like it, man. We really like it. I don't know if I'll end up in Florida before it's all done, but I'll tell you one thing, and I was way up in Idaho, just below Canada, where you had to plow snow every day, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a day. Let me tell you something. I don't miss one bit of that, Roger.
Yeah, well, winter is my favorite season, so Florida doesn't give me any of that. I really enjoyed Wisconsin, but where the grandkids are, where we are. Wouldn't be my choice of where to live if I got to pick anywhere, but hey, that's all right. Yeah, Poplar's Bluff there, that is a beautiful area of the country. Was messing around there my whole youth and wandering through the forests and the streams and fishing and hunting and everything else, Lord.
Roger. Did you just, let me see here. Did you just switch call signs, or are you just getting going in ham radio? Just looking at your QRZ page, it doesn't show a lot of lookups, man, but if you're new, I like to send out QSL cards to every new ham I talk to, or fairly new.
Well, I've been at it about 3 years, but I haven't done a lot of QSL cards or anything. I just get on when I can and have a little fun. Here, I've got an F-10. I run it barefoot into an NZ halfway. So I've actually reached much of the world with it, but not a real big rig. Over.
Oh, you don't need that, man. I tell you what, I worked the whole dang world, it seemed like, on a 706 Mark G2, 100-watt radio with a wire. That was a long time ago. We've had a lot of junk to the shack. But, hey, it's a progressive hobby. Well, man, I put your call sign on a QSL card. I'm going to send you one anyway, so you can keep it, throw it away, whatever. It's going to head your way eventually. And whatever you're doing sounds great, man. I am streaming live on YouTube. If that interests you, you can hear what you sound like. 17-minute mark. Roger?
Oh, roger that. I'll check that out. Thank you.
No problem, man. Go to my QRZ page, click the link, and the video's running live now, but you can watch it later. It don't make no difference. So, man, thank you for getting in here, and I hope you have a great evening down there in, looks like Middleburg, Florida. I don't know where that is. My father-in-law is from Orlando. Are you anywhere near that?
We're about 2.5 hours or so from Orlando. We are just outside of Jacksonville, way up in the northeast part of the state, over.
Oh, very good, man, very good. Well, he lived down there most of his life, but the wife decided, the XYL decided, not my decision, whatever. I just, I pick my battles, let's put it that way. But she wanted to move him up here to keep an eye on him, so off I went to get him a couple years ago, Roger. So he's up here now.
Yeah, roger that. You know how that goes. We actually had my mother-in-law live with us for about 20 years before we eventually could provide the care she needed, and she went into an assisted living and lived about another year before she passed away. But, yeah, that can be difficult when you have family close by that you're kind of responsible for. Over.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's doing all right, man. I mean, he did stay with us for a few months there. He's a veteran, so he got hooked up with a VA here in town, and they kind of found him a place. He's got his own little apartment. He's doing pretty good. I mean, he's not ancient, but he's in his 70s. But he's still kicking. He's still driving. He seems pretty happy, and the wife can keep an eye on him. You know how them women are. They think they got to monitor everything, Roger.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, our situation was that my father-in-law was pretty ill. We were 45 minutes away, taking care of 2 houses, doing all the appointments, everything. My wife was trying to homeschool the kids at the time, so we put an addition on our house, moved them into it. He lived about a year, and she lived with us, like I said, for about 20 years. She passed away a few years ago now at 98 years old, or...
Well, she lived a long, prosperous life, man. I lost both my parents. Let's see, I lost my mom in 2011, and my dad man, right in the height of COVID. Can't prove it, but I think the vaccine got him. That one vaccine where he had to do 2 rounds. Anyways, his second round, 3 days later, he had a massive heart attack. So I guess that's probably, 2021 or so? He's been gone 3 or 4 years. So my parents are all gone. Her mom and dad are still kicking barely, but, she's a few years younger than me. So eventually, everybody's got an expiration date. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, both of my folks are gone. Both of my wife's folks are gone, and now we're the old folks. With someday the kids will decide where we end up. So, we try to take good care of them so they're nice to us then. Over.
Hey man, I'm telling you what, man. I'm a young gun in ham radio. I'm only 52, but I tell you what, man. It seemed like yesterday I was 25, man. And sometimes I can go to bed completely fine, and I'll wake up with like my ankle hurting or something. I'll be like, now how in the heck did I hurt myself sleeping, Roger?
Yeah, I heard that one. But sometimes my brain tries to still convince me that I'm 25 years old, but my body quickly reports when I try to do any of that stuff anymore.
Yeah, well, nobody said it was getting. It's easy getting older, man. When I'm home, I've been off all week with some truck repairs or whatever, and there's a little cafe here in town, and I like to go down there and hang out with this group of old guys, man, and kind of sit back and listen to them and learn things. And I did tell them the other day, I said, you know what, man? I ain't never going to retire. They're all, why don't you want to retire? I'm all, man, you guys are in the repair shop every other week, Roger.
Yeah, retirement has been a difficult adjustment for me after working for so long and, always being active in work and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's done. So that was a bit of an adjustment, George.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a big adjustment for me, man. Like I said, I've had some, mostly I've worked since I was a kid, really, but 17, whatever, I've never not had a job, and I run a business and everything, and man, like I've been off all week, and I'm going stir crazy. I've done a few things. I'm driving my wife crazy. I got to get back to work, man. I just don't know. When I finally retire, I'm going to have to find something, or she'll divorce me, Roger.
Or she will find a million things for you to do. That could be the thing too. You never know about that.
Well, maybe, man. So far, she don't do that to me. She just tells me one of two things. She's all, don't you have something to do in the shop? Or isn't there something going on in Area 51? That's what she calls this ham radio stuff. So basically, she just says, you got to go to one of those two places and get out of my hair. QSL?
Yeah, QSL on that one. Sometimes it's nice to sneak away and just get into Area 51 for a while and just chat people and just see what you can do with a little radio and the whole world around you. Over.
Oh, it's a fun hobby, man. I got a lot of hobbies. This is my cheapest one, by the way. But we're really into waterfowl hunting, but it's not that season. So today I didn't do much, man. I did go to Home Depot and get some stuff. I'm putting up a little tower for my 2-meter 440 antenna. So I kind of put that all together. Didn't get it up yet, but I did that. I stayed out of her hair, and we eat late, man. It's 7 o'clock here, but now we got teenagers, man. Our normal dinner time is like 8 o'clock at night. So about an hour ago, she was just kind of looking at me, and I was bugging her, talking to her, and she pointed and she goes, Area 51. I'm like, see you later, Roger.
Well, that works out all right then. You get out of her hair, she gets out of your hair, you both get to do something maybe you enjoy a little bit, dog.
That's it, man. I got my shack in the back of the house. We got a pretty good sized house, and this is all the way in the back. So way back here, she can't hear me. She likes that, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. I'm set up in a spare bedroom. Close the door. Just trying to be just off there quietly by myself, having a good time.
That's it. We took our fourth bedroom and kind of sectioned off. I don't know. I got about a 6 foot wide by, 15 feet long a little man cave here with all my radio stuff, and it's got its own door and everything. It's my little place of zen. It's my little place to nerd out. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, for me, I was always kind of a geek, engineering background, and like kind of the technical stuff, of tinkering around with the antennas and playing around with the radio and, you know, trying different things to mess with improving the noise floor or whatever. You know, it's kind of a nice thing to keep my brain active at least, or?
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, you get on my Kiro's Ed page, you'll be like, wow, okay. I am a full-blown redneck, truck-driving, hunting, fishing kind of guy, but you know what, man? Looks are deceiving. I was a valedictorian of our school. I didn't go to college. I had another son real young. I had to get to work, but I got a nerdy side. I got a feed. QSL?
Hey, QSL. College isn't for everybody anyway, and, hey, the world stops if you don't see people doing all the different stuff, whether it's engineering, truck driving, plumbing, you name it. We need them all.
I like what I do, man. I always like truck driving. I did have a scholarship to Stanford, but like I said, I had to go to work and take care of my youngest, or my oldest, and he's like 35 now. And I wanted to be a psychologist back then. I was really interested in what made crazy people tick, and I finally figured out years later that they're just crazy, and all you can do is turn them to Jesus or medicate them. There's not much other options, Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, the one true healer is the only one that really got the answers. But you know, I think about I look in the mirror and I someday see a crazy person there too. Over.
Oh, that's it. We all got our issues, man. But I was like wanted to do like I don't know why I was so fascinated with it. I'm not anymore. But what made like a serial killer click, man? What kind of thought process went into being so different and so disconnected from most people? But you know what? It worked out. I think that sounded cool when I was 18. I'm kind of glad I don't have to be around those people every day, man. I kind of like sitting in that Kenworth and just riding and enjoying the view, Roger.
Roger that. Do you have an HF rig in the truck?
Well, no, not really. I mean, I got a 10-meter export CB on steroids that I can do like 10 meters or something. I got a half dozen 2-meter radios that I keep saying I'm going to put in there and never get around to it. So not really. I don't have a ton of time, man. When I'm out working, I'm working. And I only got one thing in mind, and that's getting home. QSL?
QSL, that's especially with the way people drive on the road here out in the truck. That can be a scary time.
I'm going to throw that one of my 2-meter radios in there because there's a lot of people that, they'll hang out on 520 or whatever. I'm going to get that done eventually. I'm up in Chicago a couple times a week. Hey, they probably got some repeaters. I'm not much of a repeater guy. Although we do have one repeater down where I live that's just a great one, man. It's just a rag chew repeater. No nuts, none of that kind of stuff. Just a bunch of people sitting around chewing the rag, and that's pretty rare for the 2-meter world. So who knows? Maybe I'll find one of those up there. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. When I was in Wisconsin, there was a repeater that a club I was in had, and it was pretty much just that. In the mornings on the way to work, it would just be full with all the guys heading to work and just rag chewing. There was nothing else going on, and we all had a good time, and it helped pass the time on the way to work too.
Oh yeah, man. I had that in Idaho. I worked for UPS. I drove their semi-truck, not their little truck. I worked there for 21 years, man. And I had an hour commute, and that's what got me through it, man. There was a couple repeaters that were very active, just a bunch of guys rag chewing. I don't really have that down here in Missouri. One repeater, and that's it. The rest of them, it's kind of sad. We got a bunch of repeaters. They're great, too. It's radio silenced until the weekly net. Then there's 20 people that check in, and it's over in like 20, 30 minutes, and then you never hear them the rest of the week. I'd never understand that, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. It's kind of what I found here in Florida, too, when we moved down. That, for the most part, I'll just take one of my handhelds sometimes and put it on scan on the repeaters in the area, and I can go hours and not hear anything other than the repeater ID.
Oh, yeah. It looks like that repeater I'm talking about. What time is it here? That's about right. They're out there rag chewing away, but yeah, I can put my 2-meter on scan and it'll stop for ID, and that's it. It'll sit there and scan and scan and scan. If there's a lot of activities, I know one thing. It's the weekly net, Roger.
Oh, Roger that, yeah. Well, hey, man, it's been good chatting with you. I'm going to have to bug out here and get to some real life for a little bit, but it has been great to chat. you in the log, and hope we can catch up again someday.
All right, Scott. Thank you, brother. Have a great evening in Florida, man. I really enjoyed the QSO. Go hear what you sound like on YouTube if you want to. And then I got that QSL card with your call sign on it, so we will get it out. We will get it out. It goes to the government worker, man, so I don't know, man. You might see it in a day. You might see it in a month. I got no control of that once it hits the mailbox. So, hey, take care. KD9, BYY, WJ7, CAS, man. Back to you for the final, buddy.
Well, thank you for the QSO too. You have a great evening, WJ7CAS, 89BYY73.
All right, man. Take care. Anybody hang out through all that mess? Whiskey, Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ. Well, I had a couple of them in there. I didn't expect too many people to hang out. I got the gift for gab. I'm going to try it, man. It is tough. You are right at the noise floor, but I think I heard a QRP mobile. Come again, man. I'll give it my best shot.
This is November 0 X-ray Lima Papa QRP mobile from Bluffton, South Carolina.
All right, man. I think we're going to do it here. It's going to be tough. Let me look here. I got a November 0 X-ray Lima Papa, a Rodney up there in South Carolina. And looks like we talked. Man, hold on a minute. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait a minute. That's weird. Did we talk earlier today?
Yeah, we may have. Your voice sounds familiar.
All right, well, I'll take 2 contacts in one day. That ain't no problem to me. It said 5/14. I thought it was a year ago to the date, but then I seen the 5. So I got you again, man. I got you again, Rodney. You still driving around? You doing good, bud?
I'm out here in the driveway, just checking things out. Over.
All right, man. Well, you're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm going to log you again. We're contest logging tonight. Everybody's 5'9", Roger. I am in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Mike Oscar in a little town. It ain't that little, but little town to me, of Poplar Bluff. QSL?
Very good. Good to hear you again. You're real clear now.
All right, man. Well, I swing a mean wire antenna. I'm telling you what. So, all right, Rodney. Well, thank you, man. I don't care. 2 in one night, 3 in one night, 4 in one. I don't care. I'll talk to anybody. I got the gift for gab. Rodney, take care up there in, what is that? Bluffington, South Carolina, man. Enjoy the driveway, Roger. All right, Mother Nature kind of swept that under the rug. Anybody else? Whiskey, Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
WA3, Victor Delta Juliet.
And sometimes I can write faster than I think. I think I got it. WA3 Victor Delta Juliet.
QSL, give me your call again, slow.
All right, man. All right. I'll do it real slow. My call sign, here we go. Whiskey Juliet number 7, or Whiskey Japan number 7. Charlie Alpha Sierra, Charlie America Sugar, can't afford sheep or any other farm animals, Roger.
Roger. Yep. I can't write any faster than you can, so sometimes it's a little bit of a problem trying to keep up, but you know how that is. It takes you slow down, so good signal out into Delaware.
All right, yeah, we got a David up there in Delaware, man. I don't know where you're really at. Probably about a 4-2 or something, but we're contest logging tonight. So, boom, we just hit enter for 59 for QRZ, man. What do you got going on in Delaware tonight, my friend?
Well, we have a little rain today, and supposed to have rain tomorrow and rain the next day. I hope it clears up soon. I'd like to get out and do a little park on the air, but nice weather for that.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll tell you what, we didn't have a bad day today. A little bit humid, man, but kind of felt good on my old rickety bones. About 75 degrees or so, but a little bit of overcast. Yesterday we had a bright, sunny day. I didn't do much of nothing, man. I kind of piddled around the house. My truck's been in the repair shop. Just fixed it up this afternoon. I'll head back out to work Sunday. So, and trust me, man, the XYL will have the stuff in the truck probably Saturday night, Roger.
Roger. Okay, well, we'll let you go then. You have a good evening. You sounded real good here in Delaware. We're in Delaware, little town. Delaware, not too far from North Maryland. So, anyway, you have a good one, and we'll catch you again down the walk. WA3, Victor Delta Juliet.
All right, David, man. Thank you for giving me a shout. So, I do appreciate it, man. Have a great evening up there in Delaware. Let me get back to my logbook here. Anybody else hanging out? This is Whiskey Juliet 7. Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, streaming live to YouTube and listening. All right, nothing, man. Let's call CQ and see what happens. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening. That old Kilowatt guy, I don't know if he's done. He was streaming live, too. It looks like he's still going, but I don't see a signal on the band anymore, so that's all right. We'll go where we go. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening. Man, oh man. There was a few in there, now I'm all alone. That's all right, we'll keep trying. Here we go. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening. We heard someone down there. Just can't quite get enough of you, man. The band is rough. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to look for KB's signal, see if he's still down there or not. And if I don't hear none of you, maybe I'll chase down to him if he could peek up a little bit. He can get his little QRP station out of the weeds, man. We'll go live to live. So, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. I ain't seeing him, man. Either he's listening and not talking, or I don't know what's going on. 38 minutes in. All right, we'll give it another few minutes here. Man, I hear a couple of you guys in there, but man, conditions are still rough, man. I just can't quite get enough of you, but I do appreciate you trying. Let's call again and see what happens. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening. Yeah, all right, man. I think I might wrap this up. I hear a few people in there. I just can't get enough of you. That's the way she goes, man. Conditions have been tough, so I think I'm going to wrap this up, man. We're going to make it a short live stream because we're only at, we'll do a last call here in a second. We're only at 41 minutes. Yeah, it's been tough here, so I'm going to do a last call, and we're going to wrap this dog and pony show up. So here, the last call. It's now or never if you've been sandbagging. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Whiskey 3, Romeo, Papa Alpha.
All right, Whiskey 3, question mark, Papa Alpha.
Whiskey 3, Romeo, Papa Alpha. Name is Bruce, and we're located in central Pennsylvania.
Man, oh man, killer signal, Bruce. I don't even have to lie much. I'm going to log you at 5'9", and man, I'll tell you what, you're every bit of that, probably really close, at least 5'8", Roger.
Oh, very good. Well, you're 5'9" here, sounding great. I guess running just it's an old Heathkit SB200 and an Icom 7300. And about 450 watts into it, just an end-fed dipole. Real simple.
All right, man. Very good, very good. Looks like we talked back on 2/3 of this year, man. Right here in 20 meters. So good to get you in the logbook again, Roger.
Very good. I heard your last call here, and I wanted to shout out and catch you before you went. I didn't have a chance to check my log first, so I'll look for that entry here. You did sound familiar after I called, though.
All right, man. Yeah, get out here and make a little noise from time to time. So, all right, man, very good. I'll give a couple more QRZs and see what happens. But, man, Bruce, you got a great signal coming in here from Pennsylvania. What do you got on the itinerary for the rest of your evening tonight?
Well, it's 8:30 here in the evening
tonight, but great signal coming in here this evening, man. I'm streaming live to YouTube. If that interests you, click the link on my QRZ page. Video is called Wednesday Night Live with today's date, and let me get you a timestamp on you. Where are you at there? 44 minutes, Roger.
Very good. All right, I'll do that when we're done here. All right, well, pleasure talking with you, and let's roll, see if we can get a few more contacts in before you got to pull the plug. So, till the next time, 73 to you and yours. Whiskey 3, Romeo, Papa Alpha. I'll be clear and listening. Good night.
All right, Bruce, thank you for stopping by, man. Boom, we just hit the entry. 5959, we'll move it over to QRZ if that star matters to you. Have a great evening in Pennsylvania. All right, we're going to give a couple more calls to see if anybody's out there before we get out of here. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ. Couple of us went call in a Golf Mike Papa.
Kilo November 4, Golf Mike Papa, Tim in Hampstead, North Carolina.
Good evening, young man. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just trying to make a contact or two before I hit this. Heard you calling and figured I'd give it a shot.
Well, I do appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it because been a little rough out here tonight. Well, it's been a little rough out here for a little while, so very good, man. You got a great signal coming into Missouri. I already logged you at 5959 for Q, man. You sound good down here, Roger.
Yeah, appreciate it. You sound loud and clear. You're booming in, at least where I'm at. But yeah, I've heard you loud and clear the whole time. So I'll let you get to a few of them. There was one or two calling in when I called, so I'll let you get to those. I just wanted to make a quick one before I turn everything down. So I'll say 73 from North Carolina, KN4 GMP. Thanks.
All right, man. You betcha, you betcha, you betcha, man. Have a great evening up there in North Carolina. And, of course, man, my computer's starting to glitch on me. That's pretty normal there. There we go, though. It finally came up, man. Timothy, or Tim, probably, in Hampstead, North Carolina. Oh, man, we got you in the logbook. Take care, my friend. KN4 GMP, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. 7-3, young man. All right, anybody hanging out? QRZ.
Kilo Hotel 6, Charlie Tango.
Man, a couple of you in there, man. One with a really good, low, deep sounding audio didn't get you, man. He got cut off by one guy. Let me grab him first, and maybe he'll still be there. Kilo Hotel 6, Charlie Tango. Good evening.
Okay, that's me, KH6CT. Name is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, and I'm down here in the middle of Florida. Bright and sunny day and really nice. Used to that right over there in Poplar Bluff. And I'm in Gainesville, so not too far away. Back to you, sir.
All right, man. Sounds good. Very good, very good. Let me see here. I must have put it in. Is it Kilo Hotel 6, Charlie Tango?
That's Roger. I got the Kilo Hotel 6 call years and years ago when I was in the Navy and had the pleasure of living on Hawaii for a number of years. So decided to keep the call sign. It always gets a little conversation going. Some people get really upset with it because they think they're working far away, but I just sort of roll with it. Back to you.
Oh, it don't bother me, man. I just wanted to know what was up with my logging system. But you know what? It finally straightened itself up. First it said Hawaii, but now, I don't know. Man, these dang computers. It finally figured it out, and it's got a Stephen in Gainesville, Florida. But originally, I thought you were in Hawaii.
Okay, Roger on that. Hey, look through your lengthy QRZ page. Very, very nice. Beautiful family you have, and you got it going, man. You're bringing a lot of life and happiness into that crowd, I'm sure. Over.
Oh, man, I am blessed, man. I don't deserve any of this, so God has been so good to me, man. We could be here for hours talking about that, but yes, sir, I am blessed, man. I got a great wife that I do not deserve, 2 beautiful kids, man. I'll tell you what, I got no complaints, Roger.
Yeah. My days with the kids are over. They're long gone, and just the wife and I down here in Florida, enjoying the rest of the life. So back to you. We'll let you get talking to some of the other folks who are waiting. You got a real nice voice on the radio yourself. Perfect audio, and you're 10 over 9. So we'll say 73, sir, and look forward to another one. Over.
All right, man. Thank you for all the kind words. I don't really deserve them, but thank you, man. And click that link on that QRZ page if you're into all that stuff to YouTube, and you can hear what you sound like, man. It's a video that says Wednesday Night Live with today's date. It's running now, but you can check it out tomorrow or any other day. And you are at, well, it's 50 minutes right now, but you've been in here for a couple minutes, man. You sound good, man. Thank you for all the nice words, man. And have a great evening in Gainesville, Florida. KH6.
Northern Virginia.
All right, man. Thank you, man. I'll take it. I swing a mean wire sloper. Anyway, so very good, man. I got a great signal on you, man. I logged you at 5'9". We're contest logging tonight. You're probably 5'5", but we're a contest logging tonight, so everybody is 5'9". QSL?
Well, thanks for the 5'9", even though it's really 5'5". Over.
That's right. We won't tell QRZ. Actually, it's just me being lazy. Then I know it all on the logging system, so we'll move it over to QRZ later on if that matters to you. But what do you got going on in Virginia tonight?
Nothing, just trying to stay dry here, expecting some rain here momentarily from what the forecast says. And so other than that, just playing radio. My antennas are indoors, so I'm not too worried about the bad weather coming over.
Oh, Roger. Oh, man, you got some of those wire antennas in the attic type deal going on?
Actually, I have a chameleon spider, so it's basically 4 pair of ham-stick dipoles, all connected up to one hub. Over.
Okay, man. I don't know if my wife would go for that. She already, you know what? She's used to it, though. I'll tell you what, I got a whole antenna farm out there. I got antennas everywhere, but she's got chickens and guineas. This is a give and take relationship, QSL.
Yeah, I understand that. I went to your QRZ page and I saw the pictures of your antenna. I'm envious of that because I live in a townhouse, and the townhouse community there's no outside antennas that you can see from the front of the house, which kind of limits to putting it in the attic. Over.
Oh, Roger. Man, I was going to pull your QRZ page up here. Ah, man, I'll tell you what, I just killed something, so we'll get out of there. Story of my life, we'll have to redo that later. So I was working on a little antenna stuff today, man. I'm redoing my little, I got my 2-meter 440 up on just a couple little poles. So today I put together a tower. I get all these towers, man. I drive around and see people with old antennas for TV and stuff. I say, hey, do you want that tower there? And they're like, no, I'd like to get rid of it. I'm like, well, I will do it for you. So I grab all these old Roan 25s, man. I usually give them away, but I had a couple 3 sections and a top tower, so I put it together, and we got some antenna farming because we got hit by a tornado earlier this year. I didn't take a direct hit, but we did have 100-mile-an-hour winds here. It tore up, bent over my vertical up there, ripped down my full-wave 160 loop, knocked over my 6-meter antenna, and pulled down my 15-meter sloper. So I got a bunch of antenna farming, man. Roger?
Well, that sounds. It sounds like you're in a bad weather neighborhood. Well, actually, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. You're in the bad neighborhood with respect to heavy winds. But having extra tower segments is probably a good idea.
Hey, man. Nobody said this was going to be easy. I don't know if they said it was going to be hard, but I tell everybody. Nobody said ham radio is going to be easy, so that's all right, man. It gives you something to do. Every year, you know, really, I mean, sometimes you can go 2 or 3 years, but there's always a little bit of maintenance to be done. I got a little more than normal this year, but you're always out there fixing this, fixing that, re-siliconing this, getting water out of that. I mean, this isn't like a super easy hobby, Roger.
Yeah, I follow. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. There's always something that needs to be played with, or tweaked, or replaced, and it never ends. But that's part of the fun, also, because you're always learning new tricks and new ways of doing things. Over.
Oh, that's it. And every time I'm pretty much done, to be honest with you. I got one more radio I want, but. Every time I bring something into the shack, being a microphone or an equalizer or changed amplifier, you got an RF issue to chase down. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm like a ham radio hippie, man. I got ferrite beads all over the shack, Roger.
I do too, because this is a really, really noisy neighborhood, and without the ferrite beads, all I get is noise. So I have ordered them a number of times by the box, and I've got them all over the place, just to keep it as quiet as possible. And even then, it's not all that quiet, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Well, luckily, I got some pretty good spacing between my neighbors, and I haven't had no issues. But, man, oh, man, I kind of help a lot of people around this area, and they'll call me up, oh, man, what's going on my radio? This is, I'll get over there, and I'll be like, oh, boy, start calling your neighbors. And it's always somebody bought a new heat lamp or somebody got a new Wi-Fi router. This is more challenging than people think, Roger.
Well, I fully appreciate that. For quite a while, I was having a really bad noise spike across the spectrum of 10 meters, 12, 15, and 17, and sometimes on 20. And it was there all the time. So I got a couple of guys from the Vienna Runner, which is from the radio club I belong to in Virginia, and they had some directional sniffers, and we narrowed it down to a couple of neighbors, and I went and knocked on their doors, and it's not this, it's not that, it's not this, and it's not that, and then all of a sudden the noise went away, and I still don't know who it was, or who turned off what, or moved what, or unplugged what, but the noise went away. So I'm happy, and I'll be happier if it never comes back. Over.
Oh yeah, man, it's always something. I just helped a guy, man. He called me up. This has been about a month ago. He goes, I turned on my radios today, and all I have is noise, and the waterfall has nothing but all these crazy spikes going all over. I go, oh boy. I went over there and I go, I don't know, man. You got to start calling your neighbors, and he finally did. And the guy, his next door to him, had an electric fence for his horses for 20 years. Well, the box went out, so he had to buy a new one. That's probably made in China, who knows? And that new box shut his whole radio world down, Roger.
Yeah, and I'll bet it says it's compliant also. These manufacturers say it's compliant, but they don't bother to test that it actually is unless somebody complains, and then we'll come up with the fix for that one person. But the other 100,000 units that they sold are not compliant, and they're putting out all kinds of noise, right?
Oh, yeah, man. I think what he wound up doing, he has a little bit of money. He said, man, let me do some research. If I buy you a new electric fence box, will you put it in, man? Out of my pocket, guy goes, I don't care. So he got on the internet and did all this research, and he paid quite a few dollars for this, and he bought him a good, high-quality electric fence box for his horses, gave it to his neighbor, problem solved. It was just the cheap Chinese one, Roger.
Yeah, I can believe that. Absolutely.
So it's always something. Like I said, man, I don't have any neighbors close to me, not like he does, man. I kind of live out here in the boondoggles. I mean, got some 300-400 yards away, so it's still possible. But, you know, if I came in here one day and flipped the radios on and I had nothing but noise, the phones in the neighborhood would be ringing. QSL?
Oh, absolutely. I can definitely believe that, especially if you're out there with no neighbors real close by. Unfortunately, my call list would be huge. That's why I had to try to narrow it down to a direction where the noise is coming from, and that kind of pointed to one or two houses. And so I went and knocked on some doors, so it was fairly easy. But I still don't know what the cause was or what the fix was, but somebody did something after I knocked on the doors. So anyway, I'm thankful for that, over.
Roger. Another trick you can do if you have to, I have a 10-meter mobile in one of my pickups there and a 2-meter mobile. You can turn those on and just start driving around, and not a foolproof plan, but if the noise shoots up right next to someone's house, knock on their door. QSL?
I've known people here in the area who've in fact done that. I know of one of our club members who went driving around and traced it down to one of two power poles, and he got a hold of the electric company here, and they weren't interested in helping him at all. So he called the regional office, and turns out that there was one person in the regional office who knew what he was talking about, and came out, and he got it right. It was one of those two poles, and they went up and replaced the transformer, I believe it was, on that pole, and bang, the noise went away. Over.
Roger. Well, you got lucky, man. I'll tell you, I've helped some people, and it's turned out to be a transformer that starts leaking, and the power company always seems to be the ones that don't want to admit it, and they will drag their feet to come out and fix anything. QSL?
Well, you're absolutely right, but fortunately, Dominion Energy here in Virginia had one guy in the office there that knew exactly what the deal was. He was a radio amateur as well, and he appreciated the complaint and was very proactive in getting it repaired.
Very good, man. And you're really lucky if you're being able to run wires in your house and antennas in your house and do it. Man, you are one of the lucky ones, because you know the deal. I know so many hams, they can't hear you direct. They rely on an SDR somewhere. That's just where we're at, Roger.
Oh yeah, I know. We have a 10-meter net that we run here on Thursday evening, and there are a couple of people that typically talk on their radio, but they're listening on one of the local SDRs because they can't hear the stations in the area at all. But the SDR at least allows them to participate over.
Yep, thank God for them, man. I mean, I've used them quite a bit to check audio and do all that kind of weird stuff, you know. I was down that rabbit hole for a long time now. I like what I got and I leave it alone, but they do serve a purpose. I don't use them to listen. I'm blessed. I don't have a ton of noise out here, but thank God for them, man. Thank God for them, because those guys that their wives drug them into a neighborhood and a HOA and all that, they'd be out of the game, some of them, if it wasn't for that, Roger.
Well, I understand what you're saying. I didn't get a radio and didn't get involved in amateur radio until about 4 years ago, and I was already living in this townhouse at the time, so I didn't realize radio-wise that came with this congested and noisy environment. But I'm finding out, and I'm finding out that there are certain radios that handle it better than other radios because I guess they have better front ends. I had an FT991A, a Yaesu 991A, that wasn't handling it very well, but I replaced it with a Yaesu FTDX10, which seems to handle it very well. And I went from pretty much spending all of my time doing FT8, because I couldn't do sideband, to not doing FT8, and now doing almost exclusively sideband. By changing the radio.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Yaesu's kind of setting the bar lately with the receivers, man. They definitely got it going on. I have a few friends with a 101, and they were kind enough to loan it to me just to play with it for a little bit. And beautiful radio, beautiful, great receive, man. I'm still running an ICOM 7300, and I love this radio. I don't really want to switch because I got so many cords going to my computer for the live stream, for the amplifier, all that stuff. And I really like this radio, but I'm not going to lie, man. I think the Yaesu receive is a little bit cleaner. And if you had noise issues, that would probably be the way to go. QSL?
I agree with you. When I first got into the hobby, there were an unusually large number of members of the radio club here that had 7300. So I got to play with the 7300 quite a bit, and it was a very impressive piece of gear, and probably still is by comparison. Over.
Well, and I haven't got to play it. Now, we're talking a 7300 versus the 101D that is about $2,500 more than this. So you could buy 3.5 of these radios for that Yaesu. Now, I haven't got to play with a 7610, which is kind of the equal in that price range. And as you go up, you pay for better components. So I don't know, maybe the 7610 is good. I've never had one in my hand. So it's not a real fair dogfight, you know what I mean?
No, it's not. And if you're not comparing them in exactly the same location in the same shop at the same time, it's still not a really fair comparison. But you can still, I'm trying to think of the name of the guy who does the testing, and his name is escaping me now. But his website will show you comparisons that are all where they're all set up on the same site and set up the same way. So it's a fair comparison between the individual models.
Yeah, I've seen that. So I forget what they call that, some chart or something like that. And Yaesu does seem to edge out the ICOM, man. Hey, you know what, man? If I win the lottery, I'm going to buy every stinking one of them, Roger.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. I was at Dayton afternoon in Woodbridge, Virginia, and the radio that is in the middle of their display is the 7610, and it's just a gorgeous piece of work. Over.
Roger. And I'll tell you, I'm just a rag chewer, so I don't do a lot of the digital stuff. Don't do any code, man. And I'll tell you, the 7300, it just does everything I want and then 100 times more. So I'm going to tell you what. I need a new radio like I need a hole in the head. But you know how we are, man. We look at that and we go, ooh, I want one. At least I'm honest about it, QSL.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. I don't have a lot of space here for another radio. But if I did, there's probably about 4 or 5 that I would love to have over.
Oh, yeah, man. I even want one of those flex radios. I'm telling you what, hey, you know what? God's good to me. He'll never let me win the lottery because I would just blow the money. I would have every radio in the market. I don't know what I would do with them all, but I'll tell you what, man, I'd make some cool YouTube comparison videos, Roger.
Oh, yeah, that would be a lot of fun. By the way, Sherwood is the guy I was trying to think of with the comparison of the different radios. And he's got a website which has them all rated based on different parameters. And that's a good way. If you can't buy them all and test them all and you don't have your own laboratory, it's a good way to get a reliable prediction of which might be the best for your situation. Over.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name either, but I've read a lot of his stuff, and it all makes sense, sounds good to me, and whatever, and God bless him for being able to get his hands on all that radio and do that, and I'll take his word for it. But at the end of the day, man, I don't know if I want to spend a $3,500 on a radio I don't even need, QSL.
Yeah, I know there's other things that you might want to use the money for. I fully appreciate it. But at any rate, I'm going to let you go because there's probably other people who want to get in and make contact with you. And I'm going to say 7-3 and have a great evening. Over.
All right, Gene. Thank you for the QSO, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to give one last call, and I got to get out of here. I think it's almost dinner time. I know, 8 o'clock, but I've still got teenagers at home. Welcome to my world. That's the way she goes. So, Gene, take care, man. K4EWR, Whiskey Juliet 7. Charlie Alpha Sierra, man. 7-3. 7-3. All right, it's going to be the last call because I'm going to get out of here. Plus, we've been rolling this live we're over an hour. We're an hour and 10 minutes. So, last call, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo 7, Tango November Sierra. Kilo 7, Tango November Sierra.
All right, man. We got a good one in there. Kilo 7, Tango November Sierra. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my friend. Man, nice to hear you tonight. I've been listening to you. You've got great audio. Boy, oh boy, I think you were talking on a Yaesu. Anyway, I looked at your QRZ page and I see that you enjoy fishing. I would invite you to take a look at my QRZ page and see the little fish I caught. That is a very nice Chinook, by the way.
Oh, appreciate it, man. And I will. I got you logged in right now. We're contest logging tonight, by the way, 59 across the board. And it looks like we talked back earlier this year, 331.25, right here on 20. Good deal. Got you in there again. And I've probably already been there, but I'll tell you what. When I'm all done, I am the biggest QRZ page troll you ever seen. I promise I will go look at everybody's page I talked to tonight. QSL?
QSL, yeah. It's just a little bluefin tuna that I picked up off the coast of Mexico back in October. Anyway, just wanted to talk to you for a second. You got a great sounding station, I have to say that. I'm sitting here in western Arizona and I have a 5.7 on you. And good audio. Very, very nice hearing you this evening.
Oh, man, thank you for the flowers, man. We've worked real hard to get it here. I ain't going to say it's the best audio, but it's the best I can do, man. It ain't nothing spectacular. We got a little 8-band, a Ukrainian AQ. We got a Electro Voice microphone, and then we're cruising along at about 500 watts out of the old AL80B amplifier, and we're running a wire sloper, man, with a top end at about 45 feet, man. It ain't nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done, Roger.
Oh, well, it certainly does. Yeah, I'm running about 500 watts through an Ameritron amp using a Yaesu FT710 receiver and transmitter, and that's all feeding into a 4-band Hustler antenna, sitting about 25 feet from my little laboratory there. It's got 20 radios at about 12 foot long each, just laying just barely underneath the ground.
Oh, Roger, man. I'll tell you, you can't rattle my cage, man. I'm surrounded by Yaesu guys, man. Like I said to that last guy, they're great radios, man. I wish I could have one. I wish I could have one of everyone. And they sound great right out of the box. And I got a lot of friends that run them, man. I know they got a parametric EQ in there. It's kind of complicated, but once you figure it out, it sounds good. These 7300s sound great right out of the box, man. I do all my EQ in pre-radio, so I'm kind of cheating, Roger.
Roger, yeah. I set my EQ up based on information from Bob Heil. He's got great videos out there, God bless him. And he explains in quite good detail how to set up that parametric equalizer. The thing I really like about this radio is the receive on it. It is just spectacular. Man, I can hear stations in there so faint, they don't even show up on the band scope at all. So it does a fine job. Anyway, great talking to you this evening. I'm going to hold you up there. I know you got to get out and get some chow. Have a wonderful evening, my friend. God bless you and the family. This is Kilo 7 Tango November Sierra, and I'll be clear with Whiskey Juliet 7. What is that? Oh, there we go. Charlie Alpha Sierra. 73s, my friend.
All right, man. Yeah, you are sounding spectacular, buddy. And Bob Heil, God bless him, God rest his soul. And I had a few of his microphones. I'm wearing one of his headsets right now. And I got a headset with one of his microphones. I am running Electro Voice, but you know what? He made great stuff, man. Hey, you're an hour and 14 minutes in, and you sound great. Go hear yourself on YouTube. And Tom, thank you, man. Good to get you in the logbook again out there in Arizona, man. And look forward to the next time. K7TNS. Your friend, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, 7-3, bud. All right, guys, I'm going to bail out of here, but I do wrap this up the same way every time. If you were waiting, I'm going to leave that live stream going. Just holler out your call sign, and maybe you can go hear what you sound like. We'll leave it run for 30 seconds before we shut it down, and we look forward to the next one. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, man, 7-3, guys. Thanks for riding along. QRT.